Alrighty guys, so this is week 4, art 1. This week you're going to be drawing yourself as a cartoon, and in this slideshow you can find different types of cartoon heads, eyes, noses, mouths, hair, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to use the materials that were given to you to create a cartoon of yourself, and then you're going to take that cartoon that you drew and put your cartoon self in a comic about your type of day in quarantine, or your typical 24 hours that you spend in quarantine. Your comic must have at least 3 frames, and you'll see that in the rubric below, that in order to get a passing grade, you're going to have a minimum of 3 frames in your comic, okay? So this should take you about 90 minutes. Let me show you kind of what I did with mine. So here's my cartoon that I came up with using some of the cartoon shapes, like the eyes and the noses. And then I just wrote out to the left like some of the frames that I wanted to include. So I wrote frame 1 would be wake up, 2 would be eat, 3 would be TV. I was gonna do like repetitive eat, watch TV, but I've decided to get rid of those 2 frames so you can see I've marked them out. And then lastly, go to sleep. So this is what I actually drew, and I gave it a title and a subtitle. You can see I titled this The Endless Cycle because it feels like I do this every single day. I wake up, eat, watch TV, go to sleep, and repeat. And you can see on the repeats frame, I've included like a calendar that's like where you're just pulling off the days. I don't have very many like Sharpies and markers or pens at my house, so I use this like dry erase marker, and I was able to find a Sharpie pen, luckily, to get a really, really fine point tip. And I don't even have a ruler here either, so I used the edge of this notepad that you put your grocery list on, and I used the edge of that to make my straight lines, and then I would just draw the lines like that. So that's one way to get your straight lines on your comic. Also, whenever you're doing text, if you're including text, make sure that you're looking up cool fonts and you're actually using nice fonts and not just using your like crappy handwriting. And then also, in order to get some contrast in there, make some lines thicker than others, shade in some areas completely to make, like I did on the hair here, to make some darker areas, so that way you've got some contrast and variety in there. Okay, and I've also included a picture to the right of my comic so you can take a look at it. Good luck, guys.